have time to edit videos that I do or anything, but I'm gonna show you a couple of one play touchdowns that I use inside of Gun Bunch, and we're gonna start from the ladder and work our way down. So we're gonna start with cover 4. Now usually if I'm playing someone, I'll kind of audible to a better version to beat cover 4, but if you do it just right, you can beat cover 4. So like I said, your two fastest receivers need to be on the outside for all these to work, okay? And you need to have a good route runner on the point man in the bunch side. And make sure this guy can pass block real good, and a running back that can kind of be versatile pass block as well. So with that being said, the first one I want to go over against cover 4 is the dig return. Usually on one play touchdowns, most of them, if it takes time to develop, you're going to need an extra blocker. So I'm going to show you how you get your extra blocking against people that run like cover 4, drop show 2. I'm going to show you how you get your one play touchdown. So the first thing we're going to do, that tight end needs to block, okay? So that needs to be the first thing. Second thing is you're going to need to motion high count, and you're going to need to pass lead once the receiver crosses the free safety. So you need to pass lead to the 3 o'clock position. Now he's not my fastest receiver, but he is a better route runner, so if his man coverage, he'll probably get better separation. But cover 4, Carr doesn't have the best accuracy, so it might take me a couple tries, but it's really on this type of play you have to time it, as opposed to the other one where they'll have more separation. So let's just run it for you real quick, and you just wait till he crosses the safety and then pass to the 2 o'clock position. Might want to put a faster receiver. Like I said, it's going to probably take a couple of times. People wouldn't expect you to bomb on cover 4 out of this formation, so a couple of different things you could do is you can motion hike for an extra blocker on that left side. So just hike it like this, and he'll go over there and block your blind side, and then just pass lead 2 o'clock. Like I said, it's going to take a couple of times because I got to get the exact throw off, so just bear with me. Just wait till he clears the safety. They didn't block for me that time. And also, it helps when you're playing in an actual game. You can turn your coach settings on to aggressive blocking. They won't let you do that in practice mode. So I can show you how to run them, and trust me, they will work a lot better in the actual game. Because if y'all watch me game, y'all know I throw a lot of one play touchdowns. So I'm just showing you how they run. You got to wait until he clears that safety before you throw it. There you go, just like that. That's how you bomb on cover 4, drop show 2 in Gun Bunch. Okay, now I'm going to show you if they're playing cover 3 sky. Same thing, make sure your fastest receivers are on the outside. And my favorite, you can do this from actually a bunch of them, but my favorite, there's actually a bunch of ways you can do it. But like I said, my favorite is bunch trail, because it can attack a lot of different coverages. It beats man, cover 4, cover 3, cover 2, it beats everything. So you'll see me probably use it the most, but I'm going to show you a couple of different setups. Usually the only thing you really want to identify is who the deep third is, because once you identify who the deep third is, you know the other safety is in that curl flat, and you want to pick on the curl flat side. Okay, whether you're going up the seam at the curl flat, or if you want a post to get over the top, because it's going to have the same leverage. You just want to make sure you don't throw it until he clears the safety. Okay, so I'm going to show you what you're looking for. The circle route is a dummy route. You do not need this route. Alright, because pretty much the only principles that are going to matter is going to be that free safety and the outside third over there, which is being occupied. Okay, so you can do whatever you want with this circle route. Usually I just re-drag him just so that the user has to respect him because of his speed. And usually you want to make sure you're on the correct hash. Let me respot the ball. If I'm going to run it to the right, I'm going to throw the play as is. If I'm running it to the left, I'm going to flip it. Okay, so I'm going to show you both ways, and this is why you make sure your fastest receivers are on the outside, so you can attack it either or. Alright, so same thing, just re-drag the circle route so he clears all the way to the sideline. And only thing you got to do is motion this outside guy in. You can set up your pass protection to the right if you need. And same thing, same principles, just wait till he clears the safety. And you just want to pass lead over there. Okay, Carr doesn't have the best accuracy in practice mode, so just bear with me. Just show you again, just re-drag. Get your slide protection over there. Just make sure you ID. Just use your pocket and then just pass lead over there. Okay, so that's going to beat your cover 3. And it's easy to identify cover 3 because of the single high safety. Now, if they go man coverage, they give that same look. Now, it's not necessarily going to be a one-play TD, but it's going to get you a shitload of yards. So, I'm going to show you the other read that I'm looking for. If I misread man coverage or cover 3, I always have that check down. That's going to gash them up for some yards. And usually against man coverage, you're going for that tight end route. Okay, so let's pick a cover 1 that might give us the same look. Okay, the cover 1 robber, for instance. Now usually if it's just cover 1 robber, safety's going to be over there, but for the purpose of this might actually be cover 1 too. So see, look, X gets wide open in space. So if they're ever running cover 1 with man coverage, your tight end's going to be open for a big gain. Okay, so that's usually going to be your 2 reads. If you're not very good at reading coverage, just look at that. Look at your deep route. If he's covered, the tight end's always going to be open. Okay, and if you're not sure, the drag route is going to damn near beat everything for easy 2-3. Sometimes you can take it for more, so I'll just go ahead and show you. Even against man coverage, you can get easy gains with the drag route. Just wait for he get to the outside. You can do it like that. Okay, so if you're not sure, you always have that bailout route. Trying to see if there's any more. And like I said, you flip the play. Make sure we flip the play so y'all can see. And we'll even do this against a man blitz. I gotta flip the play to this side. There we go. Just to show you that it runs from both sides. Hold up. Ooh, I shouldn't have did it. Bear with me. Alright, same thing. Just re-drag the square route and motion this guy in. Now, if it's a slower corner, you might have that option, as long as they're not shading over the top. Now, if they're shading over the top, like I said, you're always going to go to the tight end route or the trail route with the drag. Okay, so you just make your read. You see the blitz, square opens up. You see over there X was opening up as well. So I'm going to go ahead and replay so that y'all can kind of see what's going on here. And like I said, that trail route beats a lot of coverages. And the deep route will usually occupy the user. Because when you bomb on them a lot, they start playing deeper coverage with their user. So you can attack them underneath. And this is why I like this route. Because he goes behind. He pulls the linebacker out of position. And then linebackers don't have the agility to match up with him. Okay? In order to stay tight on him, they need agility. See, he has linebackers at what, 80 agility and stuff. That's not enough agility to match up with him. So he's going to lose him in man coverage. Okay? Trying to see against cover 2. You could also use that dig return, but I'm going to try to show you as many as I can, okay? So I'm going to show you, I use dig return, Y curl, flanker, drive, bunch trail, but you want to attack it deep because the post doesn't really get as deep as you want on cover 2, so you need either the dig return, the PA post, the Z spot and go, and Y curl. So I'm going to show you how to run each of those against cover 2. We'll start with Y curl. We'll start with a deep drop zone Tampa 2. And usually what I'm going to do is whichever side of the hash is on, I need to make sure that my slot can go right up the middle, okay? So I move him over. Now look at where his route is directed, right between where safeties usually go, okay? It's going to split the safeties. Now, the only thing that I'm really going to be very vigilant about is sometimes when you come out like this, you need to definitely watch where that halfback is, okay? Because usually sometimes they blitzing a lot. You need to make sure you got protection. So sometimes you can leave that route, you know, to clear out some space, but we already got our clear out route. You just re-drag them so you run shorter and get your protection. Just wait. See, like I said, practice mode is not really going to let you get it. Just bear with me. But usually. And like I said, anytime you're running a deep shot route, you need to make sure we'll run it like this. You need to make sure that you got some protection. So just bear with me a couple times. Like I said, sometimes in practice mode it won't work, but against users it will. Because practice mode, once you know how practice mode works. Like when you start bombing on them a couple times, and they kind of, their AI smartens up. So just bear with me. I don't know why they do that. There we go. Ah, see how the block shedding is? Like I said, when you're in a game, turn your max blocking on aggressive. That way I won't have to block this guy as much. But it should look like this. And then just clears the safety just like that. Just have to bear with me. I got to get the timing of it right. Some of these aren't going to look as easy as the others. You know, some of them you're gonna have to sit in practice mode to get the timing of them right. Sometimes you can motion him in, or sometimes just leave him out. So I'm just gonna block him. Try to pull the coverage out. Let's see. You just get your. All you need is some time. See how he's getting open? I have aggressive blocking on in an actual game. It's gonna be a touchdown. So the ID him. Now what I could do is I could motion hike for an extra blocker. So like I say, the only thing, if I motion hike the drag route, then there's not going to be a low route for them to respect. So I could, let me see. There we go. If you get enough blocking, you can usually get it. So that's how you split cover 2. Let me just try it one more time so that y'all can get the adjustments. Make sure we're going to block the tight end. We're going to need Washington's route to pull that cloud flat into his zone so he doesn't trail off too deep. And we can use this drag route as a motion hike blocker. Like that. And then just wait, and then clears it, and he gets open. So really, like I said, it's timing, and then it's knowing how your blocking is. And like I said, if you're in a game, make sure you have max blocking on aggressive, okay? That is very important. So just do it again. Just, but you see how he's getting open. It's not gonna really let me do it too much in practice mode because I don't have that ability to turn my aggressive blocking on. So that's cover 2. Let me show you the other plays that can beat cover 2. And like I said, dig return can beat a couple of them. Let's go back into cover 2. And I'm gonna also show y'all some man match beaters too, okay? Because no one really runs Tampa 2 too often. They don't run that as much as they run the zone blitzes, like Fire Zone 2 and shit. So, shouldn't have to do too much. Remember, shot plays, always make sure you're blocking, protecting yourself. And this one, all you got to do is just wait till he clears the safety. It should be like a little small window in front of the safety. Just bear with me, I got to get the timing on it right. Now what you could do, you can dumb that free safety down over here and smart route an out route, and then you can take Gafford and just pull the other safety, so you can get a little bit more separation. Or if you don't want to do it like that, you could do that with a halfback. You know, you really just want someone fast enough to get downfield, to get that attention, to get that separation. You see the separation there? So that's how you get the dig return to be a one-play touchdown against cover 2. So if y'all watch my streams, you see me motion that slide over. I can attack more than one type of coverage, okay? I can use him to pull deep zones away from where I'm really going. And if they don't respect him, he's going to be wide open, okay? So if they're using the free safety, usually I'll have those 2 deep route concepts on them where they cross at a delay point. And that user is not going to have enough speed to keep up with my 2 fastest receivers after they split at the breaking point. So that's very key. Y'all need to make sure y'all watch that. And then the only thing we're going to do over here, since it's cover 2, we're going to pull this other safety out with the deep out route, smart route, okay? So I'm going to run it again. Square should be wide open, even if it's underneath. I don't know what happened there, but we're about to figure it out. Just give me 1 sec. I don't know why that linebacker was playing back so deep. So if that does happen, Tampa 2, because the mid-read usually man matches, all you need to do is run a route right at him. So we'll run a curl route for him to respect, and we could run it like this. Renfro will pull the other safety back, and Waller will pull him. So let's try it like that. He stays with that, and then he goes deep. So let's try this. Let's run an in route with Waller. See, sometimes these routes, they dumb down a little bit, so do it like that. Because those mid reads, sometimes they get weird on you. Sometimes they'll play right, sometimes they'll play wrong. You just want him to bite down. So you see, now he's just chasing deep routes. I don't know what's going on. See, remember what I told you in practice mode, once you beat them with something once, they smarten up to what you're doing. So that's something you gotta watch for. See how he's fucking paying attention to me now, so I'm gonna switch it up. I also need to show you this smart routing the running back. Let me show you. We can give the running back, we could use the running back to pull him out of his zone. See how we got him out of his zone now? So we gotta have a route for him to respect. Just bear with me. And that's pretty much all you're really looking for, guys, is just pulling routes away from where you're trying to go to. Just manipulate the zones. Do it like that. Hopefully we pull the linebacker out. That should get his attention. Yes. Yes, now he's getting bumped over there. Let's see what's going on. like I said, just bear with me because you gotta take the running back. I could probably just run him in an out route. Smart route the out route and then move it back. Let's do it like that. Run the out route. Let's try it like this. There we go. It just takes a lot of practice in there to try to figure it out. Just bear with me. I'm going to try to do it again, see if we can get some consistency. Because you saw how I did it last time, and then the next time he smartened up. So let's do that again. Take the running back, put him on an out route, smart route the out route, move him back so we can move the next guy. Okay. Notice how now he passes the line of scrimmage. The next thing you want to do is you want to pull the safety and the cloud flat on the right. So we're going to take the slot receiver, give him an out route, and smart route it. Okay. Next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that that mid read does not pull deep. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to drag the tight end. The next thing you want to do is you want to attack the free safety. Alright, we got two route concept at the free safety, like that. Okay? That hook or whatever that motherfucker that's in front of that linebacker, I know it's a linebacker, he's not going to be running with Gafford. So I know that for a fact that's not no man coverage. Alright, so just wait for it again. Pull, pull, pull. See how he smartens up? See, you dumb him down one time and the second time he reacts to it. That's why you got to be careful in practice mode, man. But y'all see what's going on. But anyways, that's a cover 2 beater. It'll work in a game, practice mode. It'll work one time and then they smarten up. All right, let's show you the other one, PA post. All right, so let's go. This is a cover 2 beater. All right, same thing. Now this one, you're gonna block the running back. You're going to need to block the tight end. Okay, it's a shot play, so you need to go deep. The next thing you need to do is dumb down the safety and the corner and the curls on the left side of the field. And you're going to give them a drag route like that. So Renfro's route should attract the safeties. And hopefully they don't dumb down. You just got to wait for it. And usually he'll clear over. You're going to need a lot of protection. But usually it's going to be wide open if you pass your stick directly to the left. So let's try this again. Make sure you block, max protect. Whatever side you're getting ramaged on, you can move that tight end in motion height. And all you need is a slant route. You don't need to do anything else. Okay? So do it again. And don't roll out of the pocket too much. And like I said, you want to throw it before he gets to the end of his route so he's still in motion. Because if he goes out too far, see how far out he is. I wonder if I smart route it. Okay, you can't smart route it. Alright, same thing. Reblock and block. Just like that. Just pass lead as soon as he clears the safety. Okay? That's going to be your cover 2 beater. It's a lot easier than the other one. You don't really give it away too much. You just got to time your throw. Like I said, any shot play you need to max protect. You only need 3 routes for shot plays. Okay? So just like that, you don't need to motion anybody. Just leave it like is. Try it again. Just wait for him to clear the safety and pass lead. Just like that. Like I said, it takes timing and practice. Every quarterback's different. One more time. Just like this. Make sure you block the tight end. You have extra protection. Just set his feet and pass lead. He didn't throw it fast enough. Because you want to catch him while he's still in stride. You throw like a lob pass. So if you go into the replay, what I'm saying is true. We're dumbing down the free safety. He's supposed to be a D path. As soon as the slant comes under, he dumbs down. See how he jumped forward? Once there was no routes on his side of the field, he dumbs down. Okay? The route that we're going to is still on the other side of the field. So with him being a D path, now we basically turned the leverage to our offense. Okay? And see, look at all the space that we got to pass lead right behind him. Okay? Y'all see this? We got the cut. The only thing is you want to throw it before his route ends, because once his route ends, he's gonna have that deadness. Okay, so you want to really time it. You know, make sure you got it good. And like we'll show you one more time. Now this is from the left hash. Okay, left hash you need to have it look like this. Bunch side needs to be on the field side, and the ISO needs to be over there by himself. Now I wonder if I keep that route. I normally just run the little slant route. Now we could probably beat multiple coverages if we run it like this. Let me see. I'm trying to show y'all every possible way. Still, alright, this way gives us a little bit more clearance. We don't have to worry about too much because the corner route still pulls the safety. So we'll go back over it again. What's happening here, we suck 2 zones automatically off him running in on the corner route. Then he runs his route, and then he cuts out and he grabs the 3rd zone. So that's basically what you need, is a magnet route. That's what I like to call them, magnet routes. Okay, anything that can manipulate a zone to get the ball where you need it. Okay, so we'll try it one more time. You know I got y'all guys, man. All you need on deep passes is 3 routes. As long as they're not going to the same direction, you're good. Okay, because all you're attacking is the deep blues. Everything else underneath is going to get sucked and pulled, you know, directed out of position. That's all you got to do. Okay, just wait for it. Follow, follow. Bam. Torch cover 2 with your PA post shot. That's probably better than the Y curl, to be honest. I might actually make that my check for cover 2. All right. I'll try to show you the other one that I run. We went over dig return. I got to go over Z spot and go. Z spot and go, it can attack cover 2, cover 3, if you can dumb down the free safety. And I think it goes after cover 4 quarters. You have to bear with it. Now there's a few things that you can do, because like I said a while ago, we want to command the attention of that safety. So in order to pull him out, we have to run that out route. Okay. The next thing you're going to have to do is you got to clear out some space for that spot route. So we're going to block the backside. Anytime you're going deep, you need to make sure you're blocking at least 6. Okay. Trying to see if there's any other routes that I need to do. Let's try running it like this against quarters. Like I said, I don't run it too much. Alright, you're going to have to pass lead it to the right. I wonder if this is from the right hash. Let me see. Let me respot the ball, because sometimes your positioning on the field matters for some of these plays. I just want to make sure. This one should attack quarters right where you need it to. So let's do it again. Have that route attack him. That route attacks that quarter. The only thing we need to do is attack that corner over there. So let's just try running it like this without a protection. Okay, so I'm going to need a protection. So I can motion hike for a protection. I'm going to see if this running back, if he's occupying anything. he pulls one zone. Alright, so that's a dud route. If he's only pulling one zone, then he's not used. We don't need him. So we can block him and run a drag. Motion to drag over like this so that Waller commands all the underneath hook zones. Just doing that. Let's see if grabs all the hooks, and then we gotta leverage. Yeah, that's what we need right there. That's how you attack cover 4 quarters. Make sure that guy's fast though, okay? So let's try it like this, alright? Because quarters is a man match principle, let's try the double drags underneath. That should alone pull every zone that we need down low to get Gafford open. So let's try it this way. The only thing is, yeah, see, look at that separation. There we go. That's your one play against cover 4 quarters with man match concepts. Alright, let's try it again, just so that y'all can see what's going on. Let me show you the instant replay. Those two drags, what we did the first time was we ran the drag on one side and we seen it pulled 3 zones. You know, that's a good magnet route. Now if you take both of them and you run both of them under, you take all the underneath zones and you basically lower their leverage. Okay, so you basically gain the momentum by pulling 4, possibly 5 zones with 2 routes. You did a good job. So as you can see, the drags, we pull all the underneath coverage underneath. Okay, so at this point now we look at the deep routes. Okay, the corner route, he's got the attention. The first thing that he does, he gets the attention of the linebacker once the drag pulled him down. He gets the attention of the linebacker, and then he gets the safety in the outside corner. That is a great magnet route. Okay, we even got defenders running into each other. You can't get much more better magnet than that. Okay, the next route that we're looking at is the corner route. Look, he's got 3 zones by himself. That is a great magnet route. Everybody goes after him. Okay, so now that we got all the magnet routes covered, you leave a linebacker left to defend your fastest receiver. So what happens with him running under the coverage, we already pulled him out of the way with the drag route. Okay, so once he hits his little Z spot and then he goes, that's it. You're not catching him. Everything's been pulled. We've cleared out some space. Okay, I'll show you one more time. Doesn't take, it's not too hard to set up. Drag the tight end. Anytime people play man match on you, drag, move him out, run a drag with him. Okay, we're pulling all them zones. Same thing, just wait. Even with the AI trying to smarten up, it's consistent. So this will be your cover 4 quarters, 1 play touchdown. Now let's go up against cover 3. Now there's 2 types of cover 3. There's cover 3 with man match principles. There's cover 3 zone blitz that carry man match principles, and then there's cover 3 sky. But we've already went over cover 3 sky. So bunch trail, like I said, it can attack a bunch of different types of coverages, which is primarily why I use it the most. So we'll start with the cover 3 match with basic man match principles, and you should be able to attack this the same way as you would a regular cover 3 because of the crossing routes that are underneath. Now if you aren't sure, I'm going to show you common ways, like easy reads on man match, that you can use to attack it. One of the first ones I like to do is I motion my fast guy out. Usually that's going to tell me what they're in, okay, with him lining up like that. Okay, and usually I want to make sure I got a deep route. So the first thing I'll do is I'll run this route and then I'll run a drag. You want to dumb down some routes and make shit play underneath. Okay, if we only got one deep route and then we got Waller running right at the free safety, and we got him crossing with the outside slant, it's going to kind of suck him down just a little bit. Just enough time for Gafford to get open over there to the sideline. Now, to be a specific catch animation you need to do, you need pass lead outside. And I'll show you exactly what happened here, okay? What's happening here is the routes that we're running underneath is going to command the attention of what the safety is going to do, okay? So watch close as the two routes that I brought that cross to him is pulling him to the other side of the field, away from the center. Okay, by the time he realizes anything, you know, I got a deep route going on the other side of the field, he's already out of position. Okay, look how far on this side of the field he is, and look where my streak route is. By the time he even notices the streak, the ball's in the air, and I have just enough space to get it over the top. Okay, so that's one way to attack cover 3 match. The other way, we could run it just like we're attacking cover 3 sky. Okay, all we're going to do is we're going to congest the routes on the right side of the field, just like I run a regular cover 3 beater, and I'll just drag Gafford over. Depending on if they have superstar rushers or whatever, you know, I might use the running back in the passing game, you know, like I might motion him out instead. But we want this post route definitely in the middle. And then I might run a crossing route like that with my halfback if they're not blitzing. Okay, so we'll just run it like this. Everything gets congested and pulled underneath against man match principles. And like I said, Carr needs to work on his deep throw accuracy. I don't know why he's doing it like that, but let's do it again. And this is with the blocked running back. Just re-drag. And then same thing. He gets wide open over there. And like I said, when you're in a game, make sure you turn your aggressive blocking on. You'll have more success with these. You'll be throwing 6-7 touchdowns in ranked games, top 1%. Trust me, I do it every day. Throw for 600, 700 yards. People start playing quarters defense and you're still torching. Okay? You'll be one play touchdown every defense in a game. Alright, so now let's go over other plays that I like to use. And there's a lot. You can damn near make any play in Gun Bunch a one-play touchdown. Just knowing logic and knowing how to read the defense. And most of these, I use so many of them that people start playing quarters. Like they'll literally come out in the nickel quarters, and I'm gonna show you what I do when I see that. Because you can, like I said, you can still attack it and dig return and stuff, but the best one against quarters I'm about to give you right now. Like if they're in a nickel, I wish I had a 3-3. There we go. If they come out in like a 3-3-5 and they come in and cover 4 drop, I literally I bomb on people so much they'll literally start playing this defense. It doesn't stop me from my transgressions. Okay, I'm still gonna bomb. So I'm gonna go to gun wide trips. And I'm still going to throw this shit deep on them, okay? And I don't have to go far to get to my gun wide trips. And I should be able to run this as is. No problems. If they play cover 4, we dumb down their routes and throw it over the top. Okay? So if you play cover 4 against me, I'm still throwing one play touchdowns. Now this is when people start playing quarters defense. Like they give up. They can't do anything else because you're throwing the ball so much. They're going to start playing quarters defense, and quarters defense doesn't have many shells that they can really attack you. So they're going to take away their pass rush to try to defend you. And I'm going to show you how we attack quarters defense. So they come out in quarters. And let's say they run cover 4 drop in quarters, thinking that's going to help them. We're still going to throw over the top on it, okay? We still do the same thing, because now what's happening is you're only rushing 3. So now I can throw an extra route in there to kind of pull routes. Okay, we can do it like this because you're only rushing 3. Okay, so we can dumb one route down and then boom, still throw over the top on you. against quarters defense. Okay. Alright, now they're going to get pissed off. Now they're going to start playing man coverage because they ain't got no one else on them. They figure like, okay, I got enough agility out there. Like I said, even if I don't get a touchdown, I'm going to get a shitload of yards, okay? So they come out and they play man coverage. They done gave up. They're going to come out in fucking quarters again. They're going to play man coverage. This is when I break out the 4 verticals. Alright, since you're only rushing 4, usually in a cover 1, what we're going to do is we're still going to play our dummy game. Alright, we're going to run a zig. Run that. And usually I might want to block the tight end. Or if I want, I run the tight end on a streak to pull his route. And then we'll just hit the receiver over here. 1 play touchdown against man coverage on quarter. So now y'all know every way to attack defenses for massive yards per attempt. Trying to see if there's any more that you can do. You can create some of these just by knowing the pull zone logic. Trying to see if there's any more that I can go over. Oh yeah, cover 6. Cover 6, same thing. You can use bunch trail, like if they're using that a bunch a lot. Let's see if I can find it. Usually you want to throw the post over the quarter side, okay? So you're against cover 4, cover 6, cover 9, cover 2, do not motion the outside post in. Leave that deep out because you got to wait until everything develops and pulls on the right side with the man match principles before you get the free space over the top. So against cover 6, you're just going to wait, watch for this safety. Once he dumbs down, just bear with me. Just going to wait for it. Probably not working because I'm on the right hash. Might need to flip it. Let's do it like this. Let's run that route. Oh, my bad. Cover 6. Let me run this a different way. What you're gonna do is you're still gonna have your 2 drag route principles. My bad. You're gonna still run the 2 drags just like you do on quarters. And that's gonna dummy the safety down so you can throw over the top. Just bear with me. Sometimes, see how the AI, once you beat them with 1 play touchdowns, they start to smarten up. But that doesn't happen in game. So let's try it this way. Run drag like this. There we go. We dumbed them down. And then you just throw it over the top. You got, look at that magnet route there. That's usually the best way to attack man match, is a mesh with 2 drags. Let me kind of see what's going on here so I can kind of show you. Because you want to dumb the route to where they have to respect what's going on. So I'm trying to see which route, once they drag right there, once they cross, that's when he dumbs down. And then he just pulls over here. He doesn't know who to defend. So he tries to help over here. He gets out of his zone, wide open over the top. I didn't want to be too long. I just thought I wanted to show y'all some 1 play touchdowns, man. If y'all like the content, man, you want me to keep dishing this stuff out, want me to keep showing y'all some good plays and some stuff that people aren't using, make sure you hit the notification. Make sure you go ahead and sub, okay? So appreciate y'all watching. I'll have some more stuff later.